Hey guys, it's Rob from East Point Sports. Today I'll be showing you how to build the Rec-Tek Ladderball beanbag WasherToss. Ladderball, WasherToss. Hey! Ow! BeanBagToss. Oh! So this set comes with 2 targets. We're going to be doing the assembly for one, and then you'll just repeat the process for the other set. So here we have our extra large gray pole. We have 2 3-way connectors, and we have our target mat. Man, look at those birds. They're going to chase us out of here, I think. Definitely sounds like a dinosaur. For this build, we suggest flipping the target mat over and building it upside down. So you'll want to start by sliding the extra large gray pole through the top of the board, which is the side with the largest hole. Okay, so then you'll get your 2 3-way connectors. You have a left one and a right one. With the target mat upside down like it is, you're going to want the hinge joint to be facing up. Make sure they're in there snug. Cool. So we have our extra long dark gray pole, 2 medium gray poles, 2 gray T-joints, and 2 red connectors. We're going to start by putting the T-joints on the end of the gray poles, sliding these medium gray poles in here. And then you'll slide these on. You'll want the angle away from this gray pole. So now we're going to take our assembly from step 1, and we're going to attach our assembly from step 2 to it. So you'll see there are sleeves on each end of the target mat. We're going to slide the gray poles through the sleeves in the target mat and connect them to the black 3-way connectors. Take one of my large red poles and one of my red connectors. Slide that on there. We'll repeat for the next side. And then once you have both, connect it to the red connector here. Now, you want to make sure that the red connector, the opening of the clip is facing inward, but also upward. So when this pole goes in, this can connect right onto there. So here we have one of our extra large dark gray poles, 2 of our gray T connectors, and 2 of our gray medium poles. So we're going to start by sliding one of our gray T connectors onto our extra large dark gray pole and the other T connector on the other end, making sure they're nice and snug. Then we're going to take our medium gray poles and slide them into one of the ends. It doesn't really matter which side you slide them into as long as you put them in the same side. So we're going to take the assembly we just built and attach it to the main target assembly. To do that, we're going to slide it through the middle sleeves here. So you want to slide it through both sleeves before you connect it to the other T-joints. It's also good practice not to fully tighten them in there until you get them both secure, and then you can really tighten them in there. All right. So here we have one of our extra large gray poles, 2 medium gray poles, 2 gray elbow connectors, and 2 red braces. So we're going to start by sliding our braces onto our extra large gray pole. Then we're going to take one of the gray elbows and slide it on the end, and the other on the other end. Whoops. And the medium gray poles into the other end of the elbows. There you go. So now we're going to take our setup from the last assembly and connect it to the main target assembly. We're going to slide these medium gray poles through the sleeves on each end of the target. Remember, not attaching them fully until both are in. All right, and now we're going to attach these velcro straps to the end gray pole. You want to make sure that the red braces are in between the first and second velcro straps on each side. And that's going to complete your base assembly. We're now going to move on to the ladder ball assembly. So here we have one of our extra large blue poles, one of our extra large yellow poles, 2 of our medium gray poles, and 2 of our small gray poles. We'll have 4 black T connectors And then we have 2 straight black connectors. We're going to start by taking our extra large blue pole, sliding it into 2 of our black T connectors. Then we're going to take 2 of our medium gray poles and insert them into the one end of the T connector. Again, it doesn't matter which side as long as they're both on the same side. And we're going to take our yellow, extra large yellow pole and insert 2 of the black T connectors. Now we're going to take this part and insert these medium gray poles into these T connectors on the yellow pole. The blue bar will be your middle bar of your ladder ball assembly. The yellow will be the bottom. So next we're going to take our straight black connectors and we're going to insert them in the bottom of these T connectors connected to the yellow pole. And next the gray, small gray poles go into there. So here we have one of our extra large red poles, 2 of our medium gray poles with scoring, 2 of our elbow connectors with feet, and 2 of our scoring rings. So I'm going to start this step by sliding on our scoring rings and slide them on it. Then I'm going to take one of our black elbows and slide it onto our extra large red pole and the other one to the other side. You want to make sure that the feet are both on the same side. The lowest pole is our yellow pole, the middle pole is the blue pole, and the red pole will be the top. So you'll want your scoring to face upward. And these just slide into your elbow connectors. And then onto the rest of your ladder ball assembly. And again, make sure everything's nice and snug. And there we have our ladder assembly. So when attaching your ladder ball assembly to the rest of your target assembly, you want to make sure that the feet at the top of the ladder ball are facing away from the rest of the target. This will be the base for when you're playing beanbag toss. So we're going to slide the base of the ladder ball into the 3-way connectors at this end of the target, making sure they're nice and snug in there. And there you have it. I'll show you how to play ladder ball first. We're going to take these red connectors and slide these clips right onto the recessed part of this black piece. Again, same on this side. Take the red clip and slide it onto the recessed portion of that black piece. So this is your ladder ball set. I'm now going to show you how to set up for beanbag and washer toss. So for beanbag toss, we're going to want to unconnect these brackets and connect them here on both sides. Fold this down, and you'll want these other red braces flipped out so we can clip them onto the red pole here. Then you just want to straighten it out so it's nice and even. Flip the assembly over, and there you have it. Now to play washer toss, you're going to want to unconnect these braces from each end, flip them in. We're going to take these red braces, and they actually clip right back onto this top red pole, like so. Now we're going to take our washer ring, and we're going to insert it right in the middle pole, and you're ready to play. So there you have it, your Rec-Tek Ladderball beanbag washer toss. Have fun.